Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Pocket English Podcast. I'm Lily, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. I hope you're doing well, wherever you are, and I hope you're having a calm, peaceful day.
And I'm Alex. Hello, friends. It's so nice to talk with you again. Thank you for joining us. We love spending this time with you. And before we start, don't forget to like this episode, subscribe to our channel, and stay with our Pocket English family.
Okay, Alex. Today's topic is interesting. It's simple, but also a little bit deep. I think many people will understand it.
Yes, and before we start the main story, I want to ask our listeners a question. Have you ever picked up your phone and suddenly 1 hour passed? Or maybe 2 hours? Or maybe you looked at the time and said, "Oh no, it's 3 a.m. Why am I still awake?"
Or maybe you thought, I want to stop scrolling, but I can't. If you ever felt that, you are not alone. And today's conversation is exactly for you.
So let's begin.
Alex, you told me something very personal last week. You said you had a really unhealthy relationship with Instagram. Not a normal one, not I check it sometimes. You said it was much more than that.
Yes, that's true. My relationship with Instagram was not healthy at all. It was an addiction. I didn't use Instagram for 10 minutes or 30 minutes. I used it for hours, mostly at night. Many nights I stayed awake until 3 or 4 in the morning, just scrolling and scrolling.
4 in the morning?
Yes, sometimes even later. I stayed on Instagram until my brain felt tired. And the funny thing is, I thought it was good for me. I told people Instagram helps me sleep, but actually, it was destroying my sleep.
I think many people can understand that. Sometimes we don't see the problem because the habit feels normal.
Exactly. For years, I didn't see it. I thought everything was fine. But my mind was tired, my body was tired, and my life was not moving forward.
So, what changed? What made you think, okay, something is wrong?
When I turned 22, I discovered a new idea called self-improvement. It means try to become a little better every day, a little stronger, a little smarter, a little more focused. Not perfect, just better.
I think that idea is beautiful because small changes can make big differences.
Yes, and when I started listening to podcasts about self-improvement, something interesting happened. Different speakers, different voices, different ideas, but all of them had the same message. Stop wasting time on Instagram. Your time is important. Your brain needs space. High dopamine makes life harder. And I thought, wow, everyone says the same thing. So maybe they are right and I'm wrong.
That must have been a big moment.
It was. I looked at my life and thought, I spend hours on Instagram every day. For what? What do I get from it? Nothing. And at that moment, I finally said, okay, enough. And I deleted Instagram.
For how long?
1 whole year. Not 1 week. Not 1 month. A full year.
Wow. That takes courage.
It was one of the best decisions of my life. Maybe top 3.
So, Alex, what happened first? What was the first big change?
The first change was honestly surprising. I lost almost all my connections.
Lost? That sounds scary.
At first, yes, but then I understood something very important. Most of my connections were not real. Before deleting Instagram, I thought, oh, I know so many people. I have so many friends. I have a big network. But after deleting it, I realized I was wrong. Very wrong.
What do you mean?
No one asked about me. No one noticed I was gone. No one said, hey, are you okay? It was like I disappeared and nothing changed.
That must feel strange.
It felt like a slap, but a good one, a wake-up call, because I understood something important. A real friend is someone who exists in your real life, someone who calls you, someone who cares, someone who sees you, not your posts.
That's true. Sometimes we think people are close to us, but they're not.
Exactly. Instagram creates a fake feeling of connection. You think people care about you, but actually, most of them care about themselves. And when you leave, you realize who loves you and who doesn't.
And that lesson stayed with you.
Yes, it made my life more real, more honest, more simple, because I finally saw who truly matters.
Okay, now let's talk about the second big change, dopamine. Explain it in simple English.
Of course, dopamine is a chemical in your brain. It makes you feel happy when you do something good, reading a book, finishing a task, eating something tasty, seeing someone you love. That's normal dopamine. Slow, natural, healthy. But Instagram gives you fast dopamine. Too fast. Every 10 seconds, a new video, a new picture, a new joke, a new sound. And your brain keeps getting dopamine again and again until it becomes addicted.
So your brain thinks, I want more.
Exactly. And when you wake up in the morning, your brain doesn't want to read or study or work. Your brain wants dopamine, fast dopamine. And the fastest source is your phone.
So even if you want to do something important, your brain chooses the easy option.
Yes, it's not a logical decision. It happens automatically. Your brain says, book, too slow. Work, too hard. Exercise, too much effort. But Instagram, fast dopamine. Easy.
That makes so much sense. I think many people don't realize this.
I didn't realize it for years. But when I quit Instagram, everything changed. My brain became calmer. I could read again. I could focus. I could sit with my thoughts. I didn't feel restless every 5 minutes.
That's a huge improvement.
It changed my life.
And now, the third big change, mental clarity. Tell me more about that.
Before deleting Instagram, my brain was full of random information. Things I didn't choose, things I didn't need, things I didn't even like. Instagram decided what I saw, so it filled my brain with noise.
noise.
Yes, mental noise. Too many ideas, too many pictures, too many videos, too much drama, too many strangers. And my brain couldn't think clearly. It was like trying to think in a very loud room.
I know that feeling.
But after I deleted it, suddenly everything became quiet. My mind felt clean, peaceful, light. And for the first time in a long time, I had space to think about my life, my future, my goals, my dreams, who I want to become, where I want to go, what kind of life I want to build.
That must feel amazing.
It felt like I could breathe again.
Alex, what you said today is really powerful. And I think a lot of people listening will feel it in their heart.
I hope so. And I want to say something to them. The pain or pleasure of the moment doesn't stay. It disappears. But the pride of making a good choice or the regret of wasting your life, that stays forever. Deleting Instagram wasn't easy, but the person I became after that was worth everything.
Thank you for sharing this with us. It's honest, simple, and so real.
Thank you for listening. And thank you, the person listening right now, for staying with us.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. Do you want to use Instagram less? Or maybe, do you want to delete it for a while?
And remember, you can learn English anytime and anywhere. Just put us in your pocket. We're always here when you want to listen.
Take care, everyone.
Goodbye.